Are you ready? You can't even see me. I'm dirty. If I don't go into the shower now, it'll be quite a while since I've last been in there. All I'm doing is writing some more stuff. I've been writing stuff, and everything I see, whenever I see something and think, I got to get out my pen and write more stuff. Wouldn't have to write so much stuff if I would have thought about George Carlin and having too much stuff. We got to rent places to put our stuff. There's just so many things. There was something in my mind that was click, 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 click. 420. 420. Now, there's so many things to do with it, but it was 420. Why don't we say 4 minutes, 20 seconds? 4 times 60 is 240, and 20 is 260. 2 by 60 is 120. And we have 120 instead of 420. So we only have 1/4 of the 4 quarters. Don't forget, even if you go to 280, you automatically have to put 8, because that 0 had to get there somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 280. The high and the low. So all I want to say is I got to take a shower. And I haven't even started to do the link of my pi, but I was writing some of this. Red, 1. Red is 27, 1 is 34, the total is 61. This is for thoroughbred and harness racetracks. So we use yellow, 92. Yellow is on the 4-horse, 92 and 60 is 152. That's man. That's the Christ. I'd like to know how that works. And 52 is for 6 and 52 is for man. The white 2, the Pegasus or the horse, 123, 123 times 47. That's right. Basically talk about 5775 coming to a final end. Well, that's now. We're behind. If God created everything in his image and it took 6 days to do it, he didn't give you the years. He didn't say, okay, man, you're starting off in year 6. No. He went -6, and then he threw you into the game. You didn't come in until the 7th gate opened. Otherwise, he wasn't bringing anybody. 7, 8, 9. 7, 7, 6, 7, 10. What about 8 and 9? Well, it's the birth, and until the birth comes in, nobody comes out. 1, 2, 3 times 40, 43. 43, 34, hot and cold water, Barack Obama, JFK, 43rd and 34th equals to 77 and flight 77. We're not going to talk about flight 93, because 93 would be Saturn. Numerological count of Saturn is 93 because of SUN that's in Saturn, but I didn't want to go there right now. Blue and 3, 40 and 56. Green, 5. We were talking about in pool, it was an orange 5, now it's a green 5. But also in pool, there's a switch. Because when we get to the 14 ball in pool that's green, 14 is 1 plus 4 is 5. 14 says 9 and green is life. Turquoise, number 9, Mediterranean, also standing out for turquoise, 145. 145 is the fox. 9, N-I-N-E. Turquoise, 9. 42, 187. This is a red October, which is right now. Purple, Pluto. Purple, Pluto, and the 10 horse. It's also the 9 horse at the other racetrack, but at this horse, it's the 10. 86 plus 10 equals 39, 125. That's the month of May. May for I am. 5 by 5 by 5 is May 5th of 2005. 86 is for man in the heaven, and it reverts to 24. It's the only number that becomes the 24 hours of the day. 2 times 4 and 2 plus 4 equals the 8 and 6. Not all these numbers can do it. And it always has to be of 7 and of 13 and of 14. The reason for that, because the numbers 14 on the dice are always the flip opposite side of 2 dice. So if we take any dice and say one side, okay, we have number 86. Okay, to create the 8, we have to take a dice and put it on number 5. Then we need the 3. So 5 to make 7 is 2. 3 to make 7 is 4. 4 and 2 is 6. We tried to make the 8. We came up with the opposite, it was 6, and that's your 14. That's how it works in the game of craps. We play games people play. We play games people play. Is that the way that we say it? I'm trying to grow up here and trying to talk to my audience of 105 in YouTube, and wow, you know what? I'm starting to sound like the guy from Green Acres. I don't even know how many people probably watch me. Maybe a dozen really watch me. Otherwise, I would have more views. Um, Purple. Not only is it purple, but that's when the priest comes in, and we also get a tree called the poplar tree. So we'd have to understand that. Now, gray is the most fantastic because gray is number 55. 8 and 11, both in the E and E family, okay, is 118. The total for 11 is 65, which is the same number for 7. I'm going to have to look that over. 5, 10, 15, 25, 27, 37, 47, 48, 49, and 14. 63 is the number for 11, plus it's gray is 118. That's it connects in roulette, 8 and 11. It becomes 118. You see, the number is not 8 and 11, but when I look at it, I have to take it as is. I can't start figuring out if it was a number, was this. I got to make it into every possible situation that's applicable, I guess, in life. We learn as we go, right? We make a mistake, that means we know we don't have to do that again if we remember it, so we save time. Then we can bring time closer together and get things done from memory over things. Don't you think we figured everything out? You can put something in something else, and other things you can't put things in other things of something else. Just like liquids, you mix certain liquids, some stay at the top, some stay at the bottom. Is it because we try it for all the different things that we know? What we don't know, we don't know. One day we'll learn, but for now, for everything we know, and that's the way it is. If I said no 2,000 times, what are the possibilities of that? Are they 5%, 10%, 90%, 100%? Okay, the answer is 100%. Because if I say you said no 2,000 times, that's what you did. When you said yes, you said yes. When you said no, you said no. So now I'm starting to see lime green all over the place. I don't know what it is. I'm looking and it's going shh. Not only that, I always used to see sparkles in the air and then these little fishy things that come down. And I'm asking myself, I never noticed these chemtrails before. I mean, I only noticed them in the last couple of years, thanks to the families and the networks I'm associated with. Anyways, another thing we have to talk about is blue and black. B and L, B and L. Be right back. Black, all right. Black and red together say communication, and that's the eternal spirit. Oh man, we're alive as dead is alive. Then we have number 14, and number 14 has to be very special because like I told you in craps, right? So number 14, okay, if you want to go 10, which is 39, and forward to 60, it would say 99. These two numbers separate, it'd be 99. This number over here would be 44 and alone. The teen word is 44, which means space. So we had 10, which is the 10 over here underneath the 4, the letter J, the letter JD. Hey, JD, what's up? Number 14. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, that's right, equals your birth, 9. So anyways, we're going to go back. 10 equals 39. 4 equals 60. The total is 99. 9 times 9 is 81, and that happens to connect Venus to Jupiter. When we go back to 99 and we add teen, instead of just 1014, that's what it would have said, 1014, and now it looks more like a time. What is 1014 in time? You see, the minute I say it a different way, I now have to calculate the whole scenario. I already did 1014. It is my nephew Jacob, his bar mitzvah, October 14th. There was something online in Newsvine many years ago, 3-4 years ago. I used to say October 2014, October 2014. Oh, you thought this was the 14th of October. It also works out to the 14th of October. 2 birds with 1 stone. So we're back here. Number 10 equals to 39. Number 4 equals to 60. Total of 99. The word teen equals to 44. Equals to 143. AC/DC connected to Mercury, Earth, and Mars. Stand up. Mars speaking. Yes, the numerological count for Mars is 51. The numerological count for Earth is 52. 52 plus 51 equals to 103. The numerological count for Mercury is 53. The two letters it stands with is M and E, which is Mars and Earth. The first and last initials is M and Y, because it's my Mercury. Could have had a Mercury. Go back to the song now. Go back to the song 1010. I just saw 1010 on this video. So I want to come and bring this to an end. I just have to say one more thing about this. 24 equals to 86, as we just did in the other scenario. I'm not sure where it was. It was 186. 86 is man from heaven. 2 times 4 and 2 plus 4. 8 and 6 is 14. Did you see the way that one works out? 24, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 6 and 8, which is 14. 8 and 6, which is 72, 86. 8 and 6, how can I explain this to you? 8 plus 4, 8 plus 2 and 6 plus 4 equals the 1010 world. 8 and 6 in craps have the same payout of 7 to 6, the spirit of 76. How did we get there and get connected? The 14th one is the cross on your back. The spirit of 76 comes together and connects 1 and 6 and 7 and 6, which is actually Mercury and Saturn and Uranus. Mercury. Saturn is the green 6. Green 6 plus 14 ball is 20. Or 2014. 6 man of 14. Back to this number over here. This payout, like I told you, of 8 and 6 is 7 to 6. The other one is 9 and 5, which stands for EIEIO, and how goes the time. The other one is 4 and 10. 4 and 10. See the 101 that shows up right in the front, but I bet you nobody ever saw that. 101 is part of the moon and the sun. Sun, 54. Moon, 57, 111. P, Q, R, S, T, U. Add them up. 111. And the top story of the Twin Towers, it's 1212. And 12 times 12 times 12 is 1728. 1728 plus the 36 is 1764. Plus 12 again is 1776. So if you have 2 dice and you get 6 and 6 and man is in the game, you're the one throwing the dice. You are the 666 of the living man. And we're all numbered in this world. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I'm not even half done, because in the TT of the TTT is 10, is 3, is 2, and it ends with 12. 4 out of the 12 numbers say T, and only 1 says 1. There are 2 with an E. There's 4 and 5, or 54, which stands for 99. N and N, 54, 45 equals to N and N, and that's Jupiter. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. The 5th planet, starting with the J letter of 10 or 1, and the J is the first letter that becomes black in the game of roulette, other than the letter that is known as the 28-day cycle of the moon 28. They total 38, and that is all I have to say.